Good morning and welcome to my meal prep for McDougall's Maximum Weight Loss on a budget. I spent the morning finishing my meal planning and then I went grocery shopping. I will link to that video if you want to check that out. But basically I spent $22.50 and I believe this meal prep is going to keep me fed for between 5 to 7 days. The only things I'm using today that I did not purchase this morning will be like seasonings and spices, specifically taco seasoning, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and quinoa. I did not buy quinoa, but I will be using 2 cups of quinoa today. Oh, and my green pepper from the garden. I mentioned that in the grocery haul video. Green peppers were 80 cents at the store, but I had him in the garden, so saving a buck. So today I'm going to walk through the timing of how I do a meal prep, and it should take me, I'm thinking, an hour and a half. I've said this before, chopping vegetables tends to be the most time-consuming part of my meal preps. If I wasn't doing this on a budget, maybe I would have bought the pre-chopped vegetables and saved myself some time. Before I break down my meal prep plan, I'm gonna get some water boiling on the stove. Okay, so it's 8:15 a.m., goal to be done by 9:45. So hopefully by the time I'm done talking here, my water will be boiling and I will add my carrots and potatoes. I do need to scrub and peel my potatoes, so that's gonna take a minute. And then I usually boil the potatoes and carrots for 40 minutes, and then I will add all the seasonings, get out my immersion blender, and make my potato cheese. A half, maybe 2/3 of that potato cheese is going to be used to make a cheesy hash brown casserole. I bought a bag of frozen hash browns this morning. They're in the freezer. So just the potato cheese and the casserole will take about an hour and a half total, but I should be able to get everything else done while that stuff's cooking. Next, I'll chop all my peppers and the onion. I'll put half toward the pasta salad and the other half I'll start sauteing in some water for the quinoa taco mix. And then after the peppers and onions have been sauteed and are cooked a little bit, I add the black beans, the corn. I usually do a can of tomatoes and green chilies. I forgot to buy one today. If I have one in my cupboard, I'm gonna use it. I'll also get 2 cups of quinoa cooking on the stove. That usually takes between 15 and 20 minutes. Once the quinoa is done, mix it together with the vegetable mixture, add some taco seasoning, quinoa taco mix will be done. In addition to the peppers and onions in the pasta salad, I'm gonna do a bag of broccoli coleslaw and I'm gonna chop up a big cucumber. So what I do is I chop the vegetables first, see how many cups of vegetables I have, and then I cut that in half. That's how much pasta I make, but the pasta doubles when you cook it. So it should end up being a 50-50 pasta salad, half pasta, half vegetable. And on the side, I'm going to mix up a pack of dairy-free ranch seasoning with some cannellini beans, make a little ranch dip, and then I'll be able to add that, if I would like, onto the pasta salad to make it creamier, just to give me variety. And now I'm actually almost thinking, what if I tried a little bit of this on top of a quinoa tostada, and this was kind of like the sour cream? I'm gonna try that sometime this upcoming week. I'm just gonna chop up the broccoli a little bit so it's ready to steam, and that can be my non-starchy veg for different meals throughout the week. So I think that's all I need to explain for now. I'm going to get scrubbing and peeling the potatoes, so hopefully those are ready to go into the water when it's boiling. Okay, the 15-minute timer's going off. So I mentioned the quinoa takes 15 to 20 minutes. So that was, the 15-minute timer was when I put the quinoa on and turned the burner on. Then I heated it to boiling and then I reduced it. It was supposed to be simmering. Looked like it was a little bit more than simmering. So yes, I'm gonna reduce this to simmering and all that water should cook away in 5 minutes. Still have about 20 minutes for the potatoes and carrots to boil. I just turned the peppers and onions on. Like I mentioned, just sauteing these in some water. I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer for the quinoa, and I think these peppers will be done in 5 minutes as well. So I'll be back in 5. Gonna chop some cucumber and some broccoli while that's going. Okay, been 5 minutes. Yep, that is ready to add the beans and corn. I'm going to turn that down to like 4. And the quinoa should be done now. Oh, looks done. Woo. Get me out of this steam. Oh yeah, the quinoa is perfect. Quinoa is perfect. Turn that off. 11 minutes still to go on the potato cheese. So now I'm going to add the black beans and corn, give it a quick cook, and then add the quinoa and the taco mix, and that will be done. And as soon as I get the quinoa out of that pan, I'm going to wash out that pan and get my pasta cooking. All of the pasta salad veggies are ready. That ended up being 8 cups of vegetables. So I'm going to cook 4 cups of pasta. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, what time did I start? 8:15. So I can turn these off. It's weird, but I found that the baby carrots usually take longer to cook than the potatoes, which is why I put the potatoes in there whole. I need to remove this from this heat. Okay, so I'm gonna give the potatoes and carrots about 5 minutes to cool, gather my spices, get ready to blend that up. I just washed this pan. This should be good for the pasta. I'm going to get 4 cups of pasta on to boil right now. Yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna get the pasta on to boil and then gather up my seasonings and then blend up my potato cheese. Okay, water is ready for pasta. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Pasta is on, and now I'm gonna blend up my cheese. So my must-haves are nutritional yeast flakes, which I've tried 3 different kinds. They all taste the same. Some people have preferences. I don't know. And then salt and pepper, garlic powder and onion powder, and then some jalapeno slices. I'll add some of the jalapeno juice too. I just drained out a little bit of the excess water. There's still quite a bit of water in there to make the cheese sauce. So I'll try to show you how much I use, but I really don't measure anything. So for nutritional yeast, I do between a half a cup and a cup. This is a bigger batch of potato cheese, so probably more like a cup. What do you think? Was that a cup? And then salt is super critical to getting this to taste like cheese. So if I'm taking this to a place where I want to impress some meat eaters, I usually do quite a bit of salt. But when it's just me eating it at home, my taste buds have evolved and don't need that much salt, so. And that might have seemed like a lot, but like I said, this is a big batch. And I love pepper. that much. I don't know, what's that, like a tablespoon? Probably double the garlic powder of the onion powder. So maybe 2 tablespoons. And then the jalapeno juice. And then a few jalapenos. And now we blend.
Left on your 10-minute timer.
Perfect. So the potato cheese, look at that color. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I'm gonna set the potato cheese aside for a moment. So my pasta's almost done, so I'm gonna get ready to mix up the pasta salad with some taco seasoning and a little bit of Italian dressing. Alexa, turn off the timer. Okay, pasta's definitely done. Let's run some cold water on that. I'm gonna put away the quinoa taco mix and give that bowl a quick rinse. I gotta get the hash brown casserole in the oven. Okay, I forgot to preheat the oven too. I'm turning on the oven right now and putting together the hash brown casserole. Then the pasta salad. So I had literally just finished mixing up the potato cheese, but I was jumping straight to the pasta salad, completely forgetting the hash brown casserole. Anyway, we're back on track now. Casserole in the oven. I need to pack up the taco salad into some containers, and then I just need to mix up the pasta salad. Oh, and I need to get out the Ninja and mix up the vegan ranch. It is 9:37. My goal was 9:45. I think I can still be done by 10 o'clock. The casserole might still be in the oven, but I will definitely be done by 10 o'clock. Definitely. right, 10:05, meal prep complete. Casserole has 10 minutes to go. So ended up with all this pasta salad, these two and that still left over. Ended up with a full 4-cup thing of potato cheese by itself, so I can mix that with the taco mix and make different sort of meals. I can put it on my broccoli. I can eat it by the spoonful. It's that good. This is one of the best batches I've ever made. I think it was all that extra nutritional yeast I dumped in it. I don't know, but it's really good. And then 2 big glass containers of my quinoa taco mix. And then here is my white bean ranch dip. Like I mentioned, I might try to use this as like a sour cream substitute. Otherwise, I'm going to use this as a dressing for the pasta salad. I like this pasta salad as is, just a little bit of Italian dressing with the taco seasoning. I think it tastes like good and fresh and flavorful. Sometimes I do like it a little creamier. I had 5 broccoli crowns. I chopped 4 of them up in here, so that stuff is ready to steam. And then the 5th one is in here. I'm gonna have that right now. I'm gonna put a couple tostadas in the oven, and then I'm gonna have this portion of potato cheese and quinoa taco mix with those tostadas. Then I still have half of that 5-pound bag of potatoes. So I might do like fries or something else. Sometimes I like to make like potato chunks a la Taco Bell and then put my quinoa taco mix on them, and it's like you're having a cheesy fiesta potato. Along with the 30-pack of corn tortillas. Like, I feel like this will definitely feed me for 5 days, if not pushing 7. I know I'm gonna run out of broccoli because I love broccoli and I eat a lot of it. And I also have my 10 bananas I bought earlier. I usually eat 1 to 2 bananas a day. Yeah, so I'm pretty proud of what I was able to make for McDougall's Maximum Weight Loss on a budget, only spending $22.50. And I mentioned the few things I didn't purchase today, which is mostly the seasonings, spices, the quinoa, and the can of tomatoes with green chilies. So I feel like even if I accounted for all those little things, it would still be like under $30. Which to feed a person for a week, I'd say is pretty good, especially healthy, whole food, plant-based eating. So I'm going to continue making these on a budget type of videos with different flavors. I want to do Italian and Asian for sure. And I just want to show people ideas of whole food, plant-based things you can eat, because everyone loves to say that going vegan is too expensive. Like, they literally use that as an excuse, and it is such crap. That is all for my meal prep today. Oh, the casserole. Oh my gosh, I just almost forgot the casserole again. It's got 3 minutes, but I'm gonna take it out now so you can see what it looks like. Oh, it's a thick one today. Oh, it smells really good. That is a pretty thick casserole in the pan. I would guess that's probably, I think about 8 servings. I don't know, we'll see. That's all for my meal prep today. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you back again soon. Be well.